Welcome back with a new math tutorial. In this video we are talking about area of composite figures. Like in question number 1, we need to find the area of each figure, round the answer to the nearest tenth. If you look at the figure that we have, it's formed from two shapes. Number 1, it's formed from semicircle. Number 2, it's formed from a triangle. So to solve the triangle or to solve the circle, we need to identify the dimensions. So at the first I will draw the semicircle, then I will draw the triangle. For the semicircle, you will find that we have 6. 6 represents the diameter. So the diameter now for the semicircle equals 6. And the side of the triangle is common, so also it will be equal 6. The base here will be equals to 11. We have a right angle triangle. So we have area of the shape number 1, area of the shape number 2. Just find them, then add them. So at the first, I will start with the area of number 1. Area of number 1 is area of the semicircle, which equals half times pi times r to the power 2. That will be half. Pi is equal to 3.14 multiplied by the radius. We know the diameter equals 6, it means the radius now will be equal 3, because the radius half the length of the diameter. So it will be 3 to the power 2. By multiplying, you will find that the answer will be equals 14.13 squared meter. Now we need to find the area of number 2. Area of number 2 is a triangle. The area of the triangle is equals to half multiplied by the length of the base multiplied by the height. That's half. Times the length of the base, which equals to 11. The length of the height, which equal to 6. By multiplying, you will find that the answer will be 33 squared meter. Now we need to find the area of the shape. To find the area will be equal to the sum of the two areas, area number 1 and number 2. So it will be equals 14.13 plus 33. By adding, you will find that the answer will be 47.13 squared meter. In question number 2, we need to find the area of the shape. If you look at the shape, you will find that we can divide it horizontally. And we have now a trapezoid and a rectangle. So we can graph the two of them. Now for the trapezoid, we have the first base equals to 20. And the second base is equal to 25. For the rectangle, the length will be equals to 25. Now we need to find the length. You will find that the length will be equals to 13. We need to find the height of the trapezoid. If this side equals to 13, so the opposite also will be equal to 13. The length of the line segment equals to 20. One of the parts equals to 13. So the remainder now will be 20 minus 13, which equal to 7. So the height of the trapezoid equal to 7. Now we will find the area of the trapezoid, then find the area of the rectangle, then we add them. The area of the trapezoid. We know the area of the trapezoid equal to the height divided by 2 multiplied by base 1 plus base 2. So we have here 7 over 2 times base 1, which is 20, plus base 2, which is 25. By multiplying, you will find that the answer will be equals 157.5 squared inch. Now we need to find the area of rectangle. To find the area of the rectangle will be equal length multiplied by width, which is 25 multiplied by 13. By multiplying, you will find that the answer will be equals 325 squared inch. By adding, you will find that the area will be 157.5 plus 325. The answer will be 482.5 squared inch. In question number 3, we need to find the area of the figure. You will find that we have two different shapes. The first one, which is the trapezoid, and the second one, which is the parallelogram. So we'll separate them. Now we need to write the dimension. You will find that the first base, because we said that the base of the trapezoid are the two parallel lines. So we have here the two lines which are parallel. The first base equals 2, and the second base equals 3, and the height is equal to 3. You will find that the base length of the parallelogram equals 6, and the height will be equals 2.5. Now we will find the area of the trapezoid, then find the area of parallelogram, then add them. The area of the trapezoid will be equal the height over 2, which equals 3 over 2, times base 1 plus base 2, which is 2 plus 3. By multiplying, you will find that the answer will be equal 7.5 square feet. Now we need to find the area of the parallelogram. The area of the parallelogram equal to the length of the base multiplied by the height, which is 6 multiplied by 2.5. You will find that the answer will be equal 15 squared feet. Now we can find the area. The area of the figure equal the sum of the two areas. So 7.5 plus 15, the answer will be equal 22.5 squared feet. In this part of the lesson, we need to find the area of the shaded part. You will find that the area of the shaded part formed from a rectangle, then we remove 4 triangles. We have the larger rectangle, then we remove 4 equal triangles from the corners. So we can find the area of the shaded part by finding the area of the rectangle, then remove the area of the 4 triangles. So number 1, I will start with the area of rectangle. The area of the rectangle equal length multiplied by width, which is 12 multiplied by 5. The answer will be equal to 60 squared inch. Now we will find the area of the triangle. Area of the triangle, which equals to half multiplied by the base multiplied by the height. The length of the base equals to 1 and the height equals 1. So 1 times 1, which equals to half. So the area of the 4 triangles, because we have 4 equal triangle or 4 congruent triangle, just multiply the area by 4. So 4 multiplied by 1 over 2, you'll find that the answer will be 2 squared inch. From that we can find the area of the shaded part by subtracting. So to find the area now will be equals the area of rectangle, which is 60, minus the area of the 4 triangle, which is 2. You will find that the answer will be 58 squared inch. In question number 19, we need to find the area of the shaded part. The area of the shaded part formed from subtracting the area of the small rectangle from the larger rectangle. So we can find the area of the larger rectangle and the area of the small rectangle, then subtract them. So we need to find the area of the rectangle number 1. The area of rectangle equal length multiplied by width, which is 42 times 25. By multiplying, you will find that the answer will be 1050 squared meter. Now we can find the area of the small rectangle. As we said before, the area of rectangle equal length multiplied by width. So just multiply 22 times 20. The answer will be equal 440 squared meter. Now we can find the area of the shaded part. The area of the shaded part equal the area of the rectangle number 1 minus the area of rectangle number 2, which is 1050 minus 440. By subtracting, you will find that the answer will be 610 squared meter. In question number 20, we need to find the area of the shaded part. If you look at the shaded part, it's formed from a triangle and rectangle. Without subtracting, we can just write the dimension of the triangle and dimension of rectangle, find each of them, then add them. So I will separate them. Now with the triangle. This side is equal to 120. It means the opposite also will be 120. If the length of all of this line segment equal 150, and one part equal 120, so the remainder will be equal 30, and that will be the base of the triangle. 120, it means the opposite also will be 120. Because that's 120, it means the remainder will be 30 from 150. Now we need to find the height. The height is opposite to the line segment with length equals 50. So that will be the dimension of the triangle. Now with the rectangle. The rectangle given as the dimension will be 60 by 25. So that will be the dimension of rectangle. Now we can find the area of the triangle. Will be half multiplied by the length of the base, which is 30, multiplied by the length of the height, which is 50. By multiplying, you will find that the answer will be 750 squared yard. Now we can find the area of the rectangle. The area of the rectangle equal length multiplied by width, which is 60 multiplied by 25. By multiplying, you will find that the answer will be 1500. To find the area of the shape, just we add them. So to find the area, it will be 750 plus 1500. By adding, you will find that the area will be equal to 1250 squared yard. And that's how can we find the area of the composite figures.